What's up, Moto friends? It is the winter solstice, or will be like first thing in the morning tomorrow. So happy solstice. It is the anniversary of when 8 years ago when I bought the art mines, and also when I got married. So I hope, first and foremost, I hope all of you are safe and well fed and surrounded by as much cheer and joy and delicious things as we can possibly have in this catastrophic dumpster fire of a year, which is almost over, which means we get to try again for next year. So why are we here looking at this beautiful piece of garbage bike? Because I screwed up. I screwed up pretty big. I've got the beautiful short shot exhaust pipes by our totally not sponsored. I paid full price for these TJ Brutal Customs. Absolutely sharp pieces of metal here. I'm a big fan. But these got to come back off so I can take this crankcase, the clutch case, back off, because squeezing the clutch doesn't do a thing. I must have stacked this wrong. I'm going to double check the manual when I take this apart, put this back together. But in gear, with the clutch out, nothing's supposed to happen. I get that. Squeeze the clutch in, nothing. So this clutch isn't doing anything, and that bothers me. So I gotta figure it out. I'm new at this and making it up as I go along, and I'm grateful for your patience. I really want to get back to painting, but I do want to make some progress on this bad boy right here. So gonna do a quick as I can time lapse, rip these things back off, rip this back out. Thank God I didn't fill it with oil. Take this back out, take the clutch back apart, restack the clutch, put this back together, and see if this works properly before I put these exhaust pipes back on. Yeah, so that's my goal for today.
Stranger in the world. The next aspect of the feeling what convictions he has. He has no doubts. He seems to be sure in everything he does. Because you see, he sees everybody around him looking dreadfully serious. Looking as if, but from his standpoint, the person who he feels that they look funny, that they don't understand, that there isn't any problem at all, that he damn fools, those idiots. You say, it's such a pity that they don't see it. Because although they are going around in this wildly ignorant pursuit, one of the funny things about it is that they don't realize that there is a dimension, a sense in which their pursuit is magnificent. In other words, the intensely serious preoccupations and anxieties of mankind appear from this standpoint. Perhaps you see the phenomenon of the marvelous staring wings of the butterfly is in some way a result of anxiety. The anxiety to survive all the problems. Behind all existence gets lost and involved. And pretends, plays, the infinite manages to feel itself to be. The great stage of living it up and convincing you that this is a real situation. And that's very understandable because basically everybody loves. Suddenly realize right side or the lost side is connected with where we as individuals feel lonely, is no different in principle from the behavior of the clouds.
Okay. Clutch case is back on. Clutch is recabled. Whatever. Big test. Wheels engaged. Hey. Look at that. Pulling in the clutch. I can now turn this, which means the transmission isn't engaging. clutch in. All right. I would be lying if I said I knew what I did differently, to be perfectly honest. I'm trying not to cry. I'm so happy that I got this one part working. Make sure that your spring and all of that is stacked right. Make sure that your clutch basket is all the way in. Everything's aligned. Take your time. Use the appropriate torque values per the manual. It's like 90 pound-feet for the center lock nut, and make sure you stake it. And then it's like 9 pound-feet for the 4 lifter plates. Whatever, follow the manual, take your time, make sure everything is seated further back. I genuinely don't know what I did differently. All I did was take it all back apart, restack it, and back together again. And for the moment, it seems to work, so hooray. Next step, I'm really trying not to cry here. This is exciting for me. The next step, I'm waiting for some more parts, waiting for a new T-fitting for the carburetor, to rebuild that in there, and then I still need to reseal all of this. I took the crankcase cover, or the clutch cover off, pulled all the sealant off, screwed all that up. So I still need to reseal this, put the clutch cover back on, fill it with oil, put the oil filter back on, make sure the oil plug, which is all on this side, is all nice and tight. Fill it with oil, and then I can put the carburetor back on, and then try to start it. But I want to rebuild the back of this before I try to start it. So maybe I'll spend the rest of the night painting. I need to make some art. So thanks for hanging out. This is awesome. I am so excited. If I can get this started by New Year's, probably not by New Year's because I still need to get the fuel line parts. If I can get this started within the first week of the year, that'll be an amazing accomplishment. So see you next week. Good luck.